is heartbreaking being your wife. It's been heartbreaking being your wife for years. It has been heartbreaking when I asked you for help, and I still ask you to help, and I ask you to be a partner, and I ask you to be here. And you're not. You're not. I don't care what you say.
And I see it as it's
You're
never
not
enough.
here. And when you're here, you're not it doesn't matter.
I'm headed over to Christine's house now, and I'm going into essentially an unknown. I have so many emotions, like I'm ambivalent, but I'm galled by it. And I'm like, how dare she move my stuff out of my house? I really just want to know what she's thinking now, because we are not communicating. Hi.
Hi.
I really don't want Kody in my room. It's gotten to the point where his presence just gives me anxiety.
I kind of noticed you moved me into the garage.
I did.
Like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Why'd you move me out?
I guess for a lot of reasons. It was hard having your stuff here. It was really, really hard. Kody, once you said you weren't attracted to me and you didn't want to have any sort of an intimate marriage with me, I didn't.
Christine, that wasn't a call for where we're at. And like when you told me not to stay with you anymore, I was just dumbfounded. I was jaw dropped. Well, okay.
Why would you think I could? I can't have a marriage. It's not an intimate marriage. It's not fair.
I didn't tell you that I wasn't going to be intimate with you.
You did. Well,
No, I didn't.
So Kody and I had a conversation months ago about what our marriage looked like in the future. It was terrible. It was terrible.
So what? I'm like, so you don't want us to have an intimate marriage? And he goes, no. And I'm like, that's not enough for me. I can't not have an intimate marriage. And he goes, people do it all the time. I know couples that don't have intimate marriages.
I mean, he just made it very blatantly clear that he didn't see our relationship ever changing, like ever having an intimate marriage again. I never signed up for a marriage like that, never. If he doesn't want to have a real marriage with me, I don't want him in my bed.
Yeah. I asked you that night if it was over, like if our intimate part of our marriage was over, and you said it was over.
No, I just shrugged my shoulders. I didn't tell you it was over.
You said that you were not attracted to me, and we would
Christine,
not have an intimate
I
marriage.
didn't use those words at all.
Well, you've used the words enough.
I shrugged my shoulders and said, we'll see. I didn't use those words. You know, I don't want to get all confrontational here. She had been telling family members that she was wanting to leave me. We're talking, I think, a year or so ago. She's been telling everybody she wants to leave, and she's never told me. She's never talked to me about it. So when she says that, she asks me if we're ever going to be intimate, I'm hearing rumors from everybody that she's been threatening to leave. She hasn't been talking to me. I shrug my shoulders because I'm not going to be fooling around with a woman who's talking about leaving me.
He didn't just shrug his shoulders. I mean, can you imagine? It was one of the most humiliating experiences of my life. I don't want to be married to a guy who's just going to shrug his shoulders when I'm asking him if we're going to have an intimate marriage. I don't know. I guess that depends entirely on you. Well, bull that.
I think we both just need to be free of each other. I'm just ready to be free. It was bad before COVID. It's been 10, 12 years of bad.
No, it's not been 10 or 12 years of bad.
For you, it's been longer.
Oh, for you, it's been longer because you're the one that unraveled this whole thing on me. All of Lehi I thought was a beautiful experience, a blessing, everything, and you told me that it wasn't.
Okay, what happened in Lehi that was like really difficult? Do you remember? I asked you for help and you said no.
Where mine and Kody's marriage started to disintegrate is actually when I was pregnant with Truly.
Should we introduce her?
Yes.
This is Truly, our little girl, soon to come.
I was overwhelmed with everything. I still had to produce some sort of income, so I was working at night, and Aspen in 5th grade was tucking the kids in bed at night, 10 years old. running the house after I'd leave for work. And I asked Kody, I said, I need your help. And he goes, I can't do that. I'm in other houses. I'm like, we live in one house. You just can't come over and tuck my kids in bed and talk to them and put them in bed? And he said, no, I just can't.
She says that, and that never happened. I don't know what she's talking about. As I look back on this and I analyze what she's saying, she wasn't wanting a fairness with the other wives. She was wanting more, because she was asking for stuff that I couldn't give her because I had other wives to be and other children to be tending to as well.
It wasn't just about me and Lehi. You were telling me things about your sister wives that you didn't like about them and how that relationship was.
I know that I'm not the best sister wife. I'm not that close to Mary. I'm not that close to Robin. I'm super close to Janelle. I mean, I get jealous, so it's really hard to have a relationship with sister wives that are in a good marriage. It's really difficult.
You don't get to blame me alone for how this relationship has gone for us.
I'm not blaming you alone.
Yes, you are. You're telling me I'm never around and that I was not here before COVID.
How many days have you spent with us? Like full days before COVID? Like full days. Full days.
So let's just say we've lived here for 800 days. He went hiking with us once. He's been kayaking with us twice. One time he didn't even get in the water. That's 3 times he's gone with us. 3 out of 800.
I was here for full days regularly. I remember full days here. But when people work, they leave the house. When people have things to do, they leave the house.
I don't have time to play like she has time to play. I got a lot of work to do and a lot of responsibilities. I don't get this. You don't show up here and stuff like that. It's like, what are you doing all day? It's certainly not cooking and cleaning, because then, listen, there's nothing to say here.
Why are you insisting on holding on to me? Why?
Whoa.
This isn't working, Kody. You said it wasn't working too. You said you were not
Christine,
interested
I think it's not working, but
in me. You were interested in a sexual marriage with me. You said that. You said people survive for years without having an intimate marriage. You said that.
You're
Expecting
blaming
that from
me for me being turned off by your behavior.
We've been married for 25 years. I've known you for almost 30 years. Don't insult me. Tell me straight up. If you don't want to be married to me anymore, you don't want to have an intimate marriage with me anymore, flip and tell me. It is cowardly. Man the up. Come on.
So why would I want you
Christine,
in my bed?
I bought this house. I bought this furniture. I bought this bed. This is my place too.
I know, but you don't love me.
It's so embarrassing. This conversation, just looking at it, is so embarrassing.
Being married to you has been heartache, and it's been pain, because I've tried for so long, so hard to be what you needed.
Yeah, I
And to
agree.
do everything that I could do to make it so you would want to be around me. I tried so
Everything but treat
hard.
your sister wives with kindness and respect.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay.
That statement makes me want to scream, as if I haven't had my heart broke for years by her complaints and hatred of plural marriage. Here's the thing, Christine was great at being willing to mother Janelle's kids, okay? But she was never willing to mother or be a good mother to Robin's kids. The reason I'm not attracted is because she's not being loyal. It feels like, because I feel betrayed.
It's true, we married under circumstances that were not romantic.
They were for me. They weren't for you.
Okay.
It was romantic for me.
I didn't know better.
And how'd you
And-
know better?
Had I known better,
You wouldn't have
If-
married me.
But it felt like we were following through with the destiny.
I know, but do you think I want to be in a marriage where you
Christine,
that?
but we were in a marriage. After that, we got in marriage that was wonderful.
It wasn't wonderful for you.
I can't sit and have you criticize and undermine other people in their whole lives and watch you do that and feel respect for you.
I'm not undermining anybody.
Christine, I fell in love with you because I thought you were treating people great, and then you started treating people badly, and that really messed with that.
How long has it been since I treated people badly? You're talking about when I was insecure?
So basically what he's saying is the reason he's not attracted to me is because I treat my sister wives terrible? Is that what he's saying? I don't care what he's saying. I'm not being mean. I had all these criteria I had to meet in order for him to be attracted to me. Can we just say then that it's over? If I have to meet all these criteria in order for him to be attracted to me, I just can't be myself. I just can't be myself. He's just not attracted to me. I mean, I could probably count to my hand how many times he told me I was actually beautiful. And I don't think that has anything to do with my sister wives.
So you're saying now you just see it completely unsalvageable?
Cody, it's over. Why do you feel different?
So did he marry me out of an obligation? You know, our church doesn't have the whole arranged marriages, but it sounds to me that he felt like he had to marry me. That's so sad.
When we find a good place in that marriage, I felt like it was destiny.
And it was great for years.
So why is it so easy to get rid of it?
Because it's been 10 years of sad and heartbreak. My heart's been shattered enough. You think it's dramatic? I don't know. But Cody, my heart has been shattered enough.
Okay.
Why would you want to hang on to this?
I think it's just irresponsible at the point we are with our kids at the point they are.
Here's the thing. I think we should be trying to work towards reconciliation for the sake of our kids. And then I mean, I think it's bad timing. I'm just dumbfounded. I'm grabbing at straws though, because it's literally like she's moved on and I'm sitting here like a dope. I feel pathetic. I'm angry and I feel pathetic.
Christine,
Look,
I
you're
have
talking about
struggled to
Isabel.
keep this family healthy for so long at major sacrifice for myself.
Before you get
And
angry,
I've been fought.
I defended you. We had
Why would I
awesome
believe
times.
that in the state that you're at?
I don't, because you don't trust me. It's fine.
That's true.
It's
I don't
true.
trust you.
Please don't point your finger at me or the conversation.
Well, that's true.
Don't point your finger at me.
Fine. Stop pointing the blame at me.
Kate,
You and I have intimacy and love in the relationship. I'm sorry it's conditional based upon being part of a plural family.
a couple times a year doesn't work for a marriage.
This is what I'm afraid of. You take Truly and you go to Utah, the most polygamy unfriendly state in the union. You get a boyfriend who wants some of our money. And between you, your boyfriend, and the state of Utah, I lose any access to Truly and all my money because I've seen it happen to many people.
So that's your biggest fear.
Utah, a greedy boyfriend, a user, a greedy new husband, a user. Okay. I would like you to promise me that that will never happen.
It's not going to happen.
Promise?
Mm-hmm. I promise.
Yeah, and everything Kody is saying and how he's behaving is confirming my decision. I made the right decision. He is not safe for me. He's, can you Sorry, that was really, he's not safe for me. I don't think, there's no doubt in my mind that I've chosen correctly here.
Living plural marriage has been an effort. There's been no joy.
You're excited about getting out.
I'm heartbroken about getting out, but I can't live in that heartbroken spot.
I just saw a glint in your eye. You're excited about getting out.
I'm excited about there's a hope for a future, but I look at it as being very hard.
It's been worse for Mary. You and I have had way more romance than me and Mary have had in 5 years.
I would never, ever want what you and Mary have. And I would never want what you and I have. And nor do I want Mary to have that relationship with you. There's no way. That's hard. That's so heartbreaking.
I get so frustrated when he's like, yeah, but Mary's doing this and she's fine. I'm like, why are you comparing my marriage with you with your marriage with Mary? Why don't we compare your marriage with Robin with my marriage with you? I mean, why don't we compare that?
It's been so hard to talk about plural marriage, to talk about sister wives. It has been so heartbreaking and so hard being your wife, where I feel like I don't matter and I'm not important. You have so many other places you'd rather be. Do I need to bring up the Mother's Day where you came over for 15? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Our memories are different. It's fine. Your time is your time. It's fine. Do whatever you want with it.
Christine, you gotta, I mean, I see my stuff moved out. I've been defensive ever since I've seen that. Okay? I don't know how you say it, but I'm sitting here trying to engage the kids all the time.
When I was important to you and I mattered, it was fine. It was easy to live plural marriage. It was fine. But now all I get is a constant reminder every time I see you, every time there's a family get together, every single time I see you being this amazing husband, this amazing dad who cares, who helps in the home, who spends so much time there that the kids are so secure with you and they're 100% great with you because you've given them the opportunity to be there with them. I see it. And
now you're comparing relationships.
I'm not comparing.
Yeah, you are.
Cody, when we get together,
this is the poison that you've been putting in plural marriage for 12 years.
What did I do wrong that you wouldn't help me? All the times that I've asked you.
I felt like I was. I felt like I was here. I felt like I was dealing with somebody who was constantly agitated. I felt like somebody that like there was a constant discomfort. So if I seemed detached when I was here, it was because
I don't know how to properly respond to heartbreak. That's what this is. Because my heart has been broken enough.
So for us, plural marriage doesn't work.
For us, marriage doesn't work.